Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today I'm going to share with you my collection obsession kit for January. I know I'm running late as it is mid-month. However, I think it's better to start late than never at all. This collection is from Uniquely Creative. They are an Australian-based company and I understand that you can buy their collections overseas now. So please check them out. They have wonderful products, they're good quality and reasonably priced as far as scrapbooking products go. This collection came in the Advent kit, which they do every year for Christmas. The collection's called Botanical Chronicles. It is a smaller collection than normal with 12 double-sided pattern papers, 2 of each. The normal collections for Uniquely Creative are 16. On the back of the cover sheet is some cut aparts, good for fussy cutting. First paper is called Beautiful Botany, and I would say this is an autumn themed collection. The next paper is called Illustrated Foliage. Next is Botanical Ledger. Nature's Palette. Natural Beauty. More fussy cutting. This one's called Notebook, with all the cut aparts. For the embellishments, we have what Uniquely Creative call creative cuts, which are die cuts. Flowers. This pack is called Essential Ephemera. So it's all the fine line die cuts. Also have gold pearls. I have a metal die. Laser cut stickers, which is wood veneer. These are fabric stickers. And a mini cut apart sheet with the inspiration book to show what ideas for the collection. Cards, layouts, ton of inspiration in here. I also wanted to bring in a few more embellishments just to add some variety and to try and use up what I have in my inventory. I have got craft twine, which is also from Uniquely Creative, for tags. I wanted to bring in the washi tape from Simple Stories Weather Garden. Film strips from 49er Market. These plastic flowers. Enamel dots, also from Weather Garden by Simple Stories. I've got gold photo corners to match the gold pearls. And I also have this sage green packet full of film strips and other die cut pieces from 49er Market. I've kept my kit relatively small because I would love to try and use what is here on my layouts for the rest of the month. Just to put into context what I'm up to, I would like to finish the photos from last year. There was a period where I just stopped scrapbooking and creating. So I'm pretty much just trying to get back on track and get creating again. You may remember this scrapbooking journal I shared last year when I made it. It is 8.5 across, 10.25 down, and it has a 2-inch spine. I'll share with you what photos have already been scrapped and what my plans are to try and move forward and catch up. The first couple of layouts, I will say, are not my favourite, and I think that is why I'm behind. I've now completed several other layouts and I like them, so I feel like I've found my groove. I would say that these layouts would have come from a sketch, and I tend to think it may be scrap a sketch. I've made sure I've added the journaling to complete the pages. I still need to think about what I'm going to put here because it's too blank for me. here is where it starts to change, and I like how it's coming together. And it all started with adding on this page another piece on to make it a full page. I tend to like it as a notebook. I see how I've added the piece on there to join the papers together. And I think as I keep progressing, I will just become more creative. I might add the flips and flaps as you would like with a junk journal. Adele from Inky Quill, she does a Muckabout journal. I'll link her channel below, and that's where I would probably get my inspiration to step outside the box. I am up to March, which is autumn in Australia, and is the reason I've chosen to work with Botanical Chronicles this month. To keep me on track, I have created a list, and you would have seen me do this in previous times where I have been working on a holiday album, and I think even when I got behind previously, I would revert to writing all the photos I have, what the dates are, brief summary of what the layout's going to be about, so it's organised and I can just pick up where I left off to get the project completed. As you can see, I'm up to here. I'm going to do my best to catch up so that I can start on this year, and then also look at the gaps from previous years where I fell off the wagon and into our creative slump. I hope to be back at the end of the month to show you the layouts I've created, and then move on to the next collection for February. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.